Formaji YouTube video k lia oper jo tum ny story lik kdhs k oper tai men strong hook lik k do. Hook jandar. Suspenseful our curiosity sai barpor hona chaye k mary vauer engage ho jn our video ko ntk deck and the platform was almost empty. A cold wind swept across the tracks. The lights flickered above, casting long shadows. He could hear the distant rumble of the approaching train. Footsteps echoed, but he was alone. The smell of wet concrete and rust filled the air. He checked his watch. The last train was late. A soft whisper of movement brushed past him. He turned quickly, but no one was there. The train arrived with a screech, lights blinding for a moment. He stepped inside, choosing a seat near the window. The carriage was silent, except for the metallic hum beneath. Every turn of the track made his stomach twist. Shadows seemed to stretch and crawl along the walls. He noticed a reflection in the glass that did not match his own. A chill ran down his spine. The train slowed for no reason, stopping in the middle of the tunnel. The lights flickered again, plunging the carriage into darkness. A voice called his name, soft, distant, yet close enough to make him shiver. The air grew heavy, almost pressing against his chest. He looked around, heart pounding, but the seats remained empty. Something shifted behind him. A hand touched his shoulder. The hand on his shoulder felt ice cold. He froze, unable to move. A whisper brushed past his ear, so faint he thought he imagined it. "Do not leave me here," it said. He spun around. The seat was empty. The air felt thick, almost viscous, pressing against his lungs. He tried to call out, but no sound escaped. The lights flickered violently, casting grotesque shadows that danced across the walls. He could see the outline of figures standing in the far end of the carriage, tall and still. They were human, but wrong, twisted, as if their limbs were bent in impossible ways. Panic clawed at his chest. He ran toward the door. It would not open. The train started moving again, slower this time, rocking unnaturally. The sound of metal grinding against metal was deafening. He stumbled, heart hammering, and fell to his knees. In the reflection of the window, he saw dozens of faces pressed against the glass. They were pale, their eyes hollow, staring, unblinking. He blinked, and they were gone. The whispers grew louder, overlapping into a chorus of desperate voices. "Help us! Stay, do not look back." He tried to cover his ears, but the sound pierced through him, cutting into his skull. The carriage grew colder with each second. Frost formed on the seats, crystallizing under his fingertips. He shivered violently, teeth chattering. Through the window, he saw the tunnel walls stretch and twist unnaturally. The lights on the platform passed by, but they were wrong, distorted, faces flickering in the shadows of the concrete. He forced himself to stand. Something moved at the end of the carriage again. Slow, deliberate. A figure glided toward him, without feet touching the floor. Its face was blank, but he felt its gaze pierce his mind. He stepped back, almost falling, heart pounding in his throat. The voice returned, closer now, inside his head. "Do not leave, do not sleep, do not wake." He tried to scream. No sound.